To light pictures on a shelf that is 78 inches wide and 24 inches from the ceiling using low-voltage recessed lights, here's a guide to fixture selection, placement, trim and lamp considerations, wiring and resources. For fixture selection, a Halo 4-inch low-voltage recessed fixture, model H7IC 406010WH, is suitable for use with insulation. Regarding the number of fixtures, for even illumination, consider 3 fixtures evenly spaced across the 78-inch width of the shelf. For placement, place the fixtures 12 inches from each end of the shelf and one in the center. Measure 12 inches in from each side and mark the center point. Divide the remaining space between the center and edge marks into 2 equal parts to find the locations of the other 2 fixtures. For trim and lamp selection, use the Halo 4-inch low-voltage deep cone reflector with white trim, model H7IC 406010WH, and the Halo LV20G 20W MR16 halogen lamp, model H20MR20. For wiring, use a low-voltage transformer to power the fixtures, for example, the Halo HLV2010. Connect the fixtures to the transformer using low-voltage cable, such as Romex LV12/2. Also consider these resources. The Halo product catalog can be found online at coop-lighting.com/dam/cooper-lighting/brands/documents/Halo catalogs/Halo adjustable recessed lighting/Halo adjustable recessed lighting. PDF. Secondly, the National Electrical Code can be found at nfpa.org/codes and standards/all codes and standards/National Electrical Code. Thirdly, consider the book Residential Lighting Design and Application by Michael S. Smith, which can be found at Amazon.com/residential lighting design application Smith/DP/471,462,625. To elaborate on these points, let's consider each aspect in more detail. First, the fixture selection. Choosing a recessed fixture suitable for use with insulation, often referred to as an IC-rated fixture, is crucial for safety and energy efficiency. The Halo H7IC 406010WH is specifically designed for this purpose, preventing overheating and potential fire hazards when insulation comes into contact with the fixture. This is particularly important when installing fixtures in ceilings with insulation above. The IC rating ensures that the fixture is properly ventilated and can dissipate heat effectively, maintaining a safe operating temperature. Secondly, the number of fixtures and their placement significantly impact the overall illumination quality. Using 3 fixtures evenly spaced across the 78-inch width of the shelf provides a balanced and uniform light distribution. Placing the fixtures 12 inches from each end and one in the center ensures that the pictures on the shelf are adequately lit without creating harsh shadows or hotspots. This arrangement maximizes the coverage area and creates a visually appealing display. The specific placement method of measuring 12 inches from each side and dividing the remaining space ensures symmetrical and consistent spacing, further enhancing the aesthetic appeal. Thirdly, trim and lamp selection are essential for achieving the desired lighting effect. The Halo 4-inch low-voltage deep cone reflector with white trim, model H7IC 406010WH, offers a focused and controlled beam of light, ideal for highlighting specific objects or areas. The deep cone design minimizes glare and provides a clean, finished look. The white trim blends seamlessly with most ceiling colors, creating a cohesive and unobtrusive appearance. The Halo LV20G 20W MR16 halogen lamp, model H20MR20, provides a bright and energy-efficient light source. MR16 lamps are known for their compact size and excellent light output, making them well suited for recessed lighting applications. The 20W halogen lamp offers a good balance between brightness and energy consumption, providing ample illumination while minimizing energy costs. Consider the color temperature of the lamp to match the desired ambience. Warmer color temperatures create a cozy and inviting atmosphere, while cooler color temperatures provide a brighter and more focused light. Fourthly, wiring and transformer selection are critical for ensuring safe and reliable operation. Using a low-voltage transformer, such as the Halo HLV 2010, steps down the standard 120 volts alternating current power supply to a lower voltage, typically 12 volts alternating current, which is required for low-voltage lighting systems. This transformer should be sized appropriately to handle the total wattage of all the connected fixtures. Connect the fixtures to the transformer using low-voltage cable, such as Romex LV12/2, which is specifically designed for low-voltage applications. This type of cable is insulated and rated for low-voltage circuits, ensuring safe and reliable connections. Follow all local electrical codes and regulations when installing the wiring and transformer to ensure compliance and safety. To further elaborate on the resources provided, the Halo product catalog offers a comprehensive overview of Halo's recessed lighting products, including detailed specifications, dimensions, and performance data. This catalog is a valuable tool for selecting the right fixtures and accessories for specific lighting applications. It includes information on various trim options, lamp types, and mounting accessories, allowing you to customize the lighting system to meet your specific needs. Secondly, the National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides the standards for safe electrical installations. It covers various aspects of electrical wiring, including conductor sizing, overcurrent protection, grounding, and wiring methods. Consulting the NEC is essential for ensuring that the lighting installation complies with all applicable safety requirements. The NEC is updated regularly to reflect advancements in technology and changes in industry best practices, so it's important to use the most current edition. Thirdly, the book Residential Lighting Design and Application by Michael S. Smith provides guidance on lighting design principles and techniques for residential spaces. It covers various aspects of lighting design, including ambient lighting, task lighting, and accent lighting. The book also includes case studies and examples of successful lighting installations, providing inspiration and practical advice for creating effective and aesthetically pleasing lighting designs. This resource is helpful for understanding how to use lighting to enhance the beauty and functionality of a home. In summary, selecting the appropriate fixtures, determining the correct placement, choosing the right trim and lamps, and ensuring proper wiring are all crucial for creating an effective and safe lighting system for the shelf. By following these guidelines and consulting the resources provided, you can achieve the desired lighting effect and enhance the overall aesthetic appeal of the space. Remember to prioritize safety in compliance with all applicable electrical codes and regulations. The Halo product catalog, the National Electrical Code, and Residential Lighting Design and Application by Michael S. Smith are helpful resources for making informed decisions and ensuring a successful lighting installation. When working with electrical systems, it's always recommended to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the installation is done safely and correctly. The electrician can provide guidance on selecting the right components, ensuring proper wiring, and verifying compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. This will help to avoid potential hazards and ensure the longevity and reliability of the lighting system. Furthermore, consider the energy efficiency of the lighting system when making your selections. LED lamps are a more energy-efficient alternative to halogen lamps, offering significant energy savings over their lifespan. LED lamps also have a longer lifespan, reducing the need for frequent replacements. When selecting LED lamps, pay attention to the Color Rendering Index, or CRI, which indicates the accuracy of the lamp's color rendering. A higher CRI value indicates more accurate color rendering, making the illuminated objects appear more vibrant and natural. In addition to the technical aspects of lighting design, it's also important to consider the aesthetic aspects. The lighting should complement the overall design of the space and enhance the beauty of the illuminated objects. Consider the color temperature of the light, the intensity of the light, and the direction of the light when designing the lighting system. Experiment with different lighting techniques to create the desired effect and enhance the visual appeal of the space. Ultimately, the goal of lighting design is to create a space that is both functional and aesthetically pleasing. By carefully considering all aspects of the lighting system, you can achieve a space that is both inviting and visually appealing. Remember to consult with a qualified electrician or lighting designer if you need assistance with your lighting project. They can provide valuable guidance and ensure that the lighting system is installed safely and correctly. Before commencing work, it is important to plan the installation thoroughly. Firstly, carefully measure the dimensions of the shelf and the surrounding area to determine the exact placement of the fixtures. Secondly, map out the wiring route and identify the location of the transformer. Thirdly, ensure that you have all the necessary tools and materials before starting the installation. This will help to minimize delays and ensure a smooth installation process. When installing the fixtures, be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Use appropriate wiring connectors and ensure that all connections are secure and properly insulated. Avoid over-tightening screws, as this can damage the fixture. When installing the transformer, be sure to mount it in a location that is easily accessible for maintenance. Ensure that the transformer is properly ventilated to prevent overheating. When wiring the fixtures to the transformer, follow the wiring diagram provided by the manufacturer. Use the correct wire gauge and ensure that all connections are secure and properly insulated. After completing the installation, test the lighting system to ensure that it is working properly. Check each fixture to ensure that it is illuminating correctly. If you encounter any problems, consult with a qualified electrician or lighting designer for assistance. Remember to prioritize safety at all times when working with electrical systems. Always turn off the power before working on any electrical components. Use appropriate safety equipment, such as gloves and eye protection. If you are not comfortable working with electrical systems, it's always best to consult with a qualified electrician. By following these guidelines and taking the necessary precautions, you can create a safe and effective lighting system for the shelf. The resulting illumination will not only enhance the beauty of the displayed pictures, but also create a visually appealing and inviting atmosphere in a space. So, to summarize the key points, firstly, select IC-rated Halo 4-inch low-voltage recessed fixtures like the H7 IC400 6010WH. Secondly, use 3 fixtures spaced evenly across the shelf. Thirdly, place the fixtures 12 inches from each end and 1 in the center. Fourthly, use Halo 4-inch low-voltage deep current reflector trim model H7 IC400 6010WH and Halo LV20G and 20W MR16 halogen lamps model H20 MR20. Fifthly, employ a low-voltage transformer such as the Halo HLV2010 and low-voltage cable such as Romex LV12/2 for wiring. And sixthly, reference the Halo product catalog, the National Electrical Code, and Residential Lighting Design and Application for detailed specifications and guidelines. Always prioritize safety, consult with qualified professionals, and adhere to local electrical codes for successful and compliant installation. These detailed instructions will assist in creating a well-lit, aesthetically pleasing, and safe display for the pictures on the shelf. Always consult the most recent edition of the National Electrical Code for the latest regulations and safety standards. Review Article 410 for the requirements of luminaires, lamp holders, and lamps. Article 314 provides the specifications for outlet, device, pole, and junction boxes, conduit bodies, fittings, and manholes. Additionally, carefully consider the ampacity of the conductors selected for the wiring. Table 310.15b16 details the allowable ampacities of insulated conductors rated up to and including 2000 volts, with not more than 3 current-carrying conductors in a raceway or cable or earth. Ensure that the selected conductors can safely handle the anticipated load current. The low-voltage transformer must be properly sized to handle the total wattage of all the connected fixtures. Calculate the total wattage by adding the wattage of each lamp. Select a transformer with a wattage rating that exceeds the total wattage of the lamps by at least 20% to provide a safety margin and prevent overheating. This oversizing also accounts for potential inrush current during startup, which can temporarily exceed the steady-state current draw. Choose a transformer that is UL listed or has equivalent certification from a recognized testing laboratory. This certification ensures that the transformer has been tested and meets established safety standards. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing the transformer, including proper mounting and wiring. Ensure that the transformer is protected from moisture and physical damage. The low-voltage cable used to connect the fixtures to the transformer must be rated for low-voltage applications and have adequate insulation. Use a cable that is specifically designed for low-voltage lighting systems. Select a cable gauge that is appropriate for the length of the run and the current carrying capacity required. Consult the NEC tables for guidance on selecting the appropriate wire gauge. Ensure that all connections are made using approved wiring connectors and that all connections are secure and properly insulated. Use wire nuts or crimp connectors to make secure connections. Wrap all connections with electrical tape to provide additional insulation and protection. When installing recess fixtures, follow the manufacturer's instructions for mounting and securing the fixtures. Ensure that the fixtures are properly supported and cannot be easily dislodged. Use appropriate mounting hardware and techniques to secure the fixtures to the ceiling or shelf. When installing the trim, ensure that it is properly aligned and securely attached to the fixture. Use the appropriate fasteners to secure the trim to the fixture. When installing the lamps, handle them carefully to avoid damage. Do not touch the glass envelope of halogen lamps with bare hands, as this can shorten their lifespan. Use a clean cloth or gloves when handling halogen lamps. Ensure that the lamps are properly seated in the lamp holders and that they are securely fastened. After completing the installation, test the lighting system to ensure that it is working properly. Turn on the power and check each fixture to ensure that it is illuminating correctly. If any fixtures are not working, check the wiring connections and the lamp to ensure that they are properly installed. If the problem persists, consult with a qualified electrician. Finally, remember to maintain the lighting system regularly to ensure that it continues to operate safely and efficiently. Replace lamps as needed and inspect the wiring and connections periodically. Clean the fixtures and trim regularly to remove dust and debris. By following these guidelines and taking the necessary precautions, you can create a safe, effective, and aesthetically pleasing lighting system for the shelf.